Hey everyone, it's Ryan here. Today was max effort lower body day. Oh yeah, we going returning to full conjugate training. I've tried different things in the last few weeks. I've come to the conclusion this is the best way for me to train, for me personally, and for a lot of intermediate and advanced lifters, I think it really is the best way to train. So I ramped up to a heavy box squat. It's a 12-inch box with 50 pounds band tension. That 315 was tough. I almost called it there. I looked at the footage. I'm like, I was pretty confident I can get 335, and I was right. I didn't have much more than that though. Oh, box squat's tough. I didn't really box squat too much in the last several months. It got weak. My box squat and my back squat used to be very close, but now it's clearly lagging behind. But this is pretty deep too. This is a 12-inch box. Yeah, you can see that was a 345 would have been. I probably would have got saved. My max box squat's probably only like 375, 385 tops. But on the other hand, I did a sumo pull as well. I'm gonna do two max effort lifts on max effort lower body day. I got plenty of variation to rotate lifts, but I wanted to get a good sumo in for my speed work to get a good percentage to work off of. I got a good 465. I'm very happy with it actually. Considering I haven't pulled all that much sumo in the last several months, last couple of years actually, it's right behind my conventional. So that's very good. I'm very happy with that. I maybe could have got a little bit more, but that was close. That's good. That's what we want. And the rest of my training looked like old school Jason Blaha workout video back in the day when he ran conjugate. Pendlay rows and good mornings, because that's what works. That type of training, those exercises work really well for this type of training, rather. And look, 135. Yeah, I can put more weight in the bar. It's not going to be strict. I just pulled 465. I'm using 135 Pendlay rows. Let that sink in, y'all. You don't need a lot of weight in barbell rows to get a good training effect. My back was lit. This works the whole posterior chain. Glute, hamstrings, low back. I feel everything. But I felt a lot of lat. I'm making sure to use my lats. I'm trying to explode up and do a full reset each rep. But yeah, I've come to realize for longevity in the iron game, minimalism really is better for novices. Once you start getting a little bit of a strength base, it starts getting grueling, repping 315 on a squat and 405 on a deadlift. Like, I just don't want to do that. I actually hurt my back last year repping 405 on a conventional. So I don't want to train like that. I'd rather train like this. You get stronger, you get faster, you get leaner. And look at this exercise. The stimulus to fatigue ratio is absurd. It's 135 pounds. The good mornings, I lowballed it a little bit, and that's intentional. I want to rebuild this back up. I've not done good mornings really in a while, so I put 135 on the bar. And really, you should cap this in around 33% of your deadlift max. So this is a little bit under that, but I'm just trying to come in and get the form down, and I'll slowly ramp it back up. Like none of this was a failure. Just trying to get deep. The first set was easy. The last two sets, I felt my hamstrings. Um, yeah, same thing with the Pendlay row. Good morning. Absurdly lightweight for the stimulus it provides. We did hit a heavy squat and heavy deadlift already. We don't need any more axial loading. Part of me wanted to come in and do a all-out set of 10 on the deadlift, but I'm like, I just don't have the recovery. And I want to trim down some body fat. I want to get to 220 by my birthday, which is in November. So I'm like 232 right now. Still a little boofy. I trimmed down a little bit from a few months ago. I got up to like 245 again, very quickly from 221. That rebound weight gain is no joke. It has to do with diet fatigue, but I've got some stuff dialed in. In fact, I got my lunch cooking right now. Got a bunch of chicken tenders, grilled chicken tenders, and got some potatoes put in the bowl right now. Potatoes, chicken, and some milk. This will be my go-to. But yeah, the hamstring stimulus from this is ridiculous. And this will keep everything healthy. I'm not doing much quad focus because, frankly, quads are along for the ride. I've heard coaches say they don't even see quad weakness until they client squat at least 500. So until I can squat 500, I don't need to worry about quads all that much. I need to worry about the backside of my body because you can clearly see my glutes are lagging. Like I know that everybody knows that. It knows me in real life. I'm big everywhere but my glutes. And this will definitely work the glutes. The speed boxes will when I do that Thursday. And I'm gonna do straight weight for speed work. I want carry over to the raw lifts. I don't want to do accommodating resistance on speed work. No, max work is different. I'm gonna rotate all kinds of crazy variations, but everything needs to be full range of motion. If not adding more range of motion, then because I'm not a big fan of cutting range of motion, even on max effort lifts. I'm not an equipped lifter, nor do I plan on being one, so I don't need to worry about such things. I'm currently a drug-free raw lifter, and I'm gearing my training toward that. About 7 weeks in off of all testosterone replacement therapy, and I'm just came in and pulled a 465, so I'm not detrained really that much. I detrained a little bit due to the Bulgarian, which I realize that's really not that good of a system. I really do think you need anabolics to run that. Let the drugs build the muscle and max work just to build the coordination. But another topic. And I finish off with one set of 10 on hyperextensions with a 45-pound plate. Typically, when I can get sets of 10 with this, I can squat deadlift 500 pounds conventional. So I got a set of 10. So I'm very happy with that. And I'm going to really enjoy the flow of full conjugate again. So I will see y'all next time.